Live. Alright, okay, I'm live. I'm live. Yeah, Chessie, you can join in. We got a couple more people joining in a little bit, but right now it's just me, so there should be no frame rate issues if you want to join. Password's the same as last time. Still figuring out how Discord works, but let me join the voice chat. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Alright, awesome. I am... It's time. Hello, Railfanner. Hello, Dakota. So last time, we had got this train of rails partially loaded, and we didn't have enough rails, because I think we are out of cordwood again.
Alright. Just curious, do you have any, like, towns or, like, stuff like that?
Not really. I'm kind of putting off building towns, because adding buildings tends to tank the frame rate even more.
Alright.
So we
if you want...
we can designate areas as towns, but I think I'm going to hold off on actually building towns.
Alright. You want me to at least add a few telegraph offices at certain places, so that way you could teleport to them?
Yes, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Alright, I'll take the coaches and do that, because it's funner.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to put this train back in the siding again, and pull out the cordwood train. Which means I guess we're running the Glenbrook tender first again. Hello, BD Vids. So I'm hoping this time we can finally, for like 3 weeks now. Hello, Chase's Railway Lines.
The Switch Ghost has come to haunt me.
Uh-oh.
I've been...
That might be the earliest we've ever had the Switch Ghost show up.
I've been switched! Oh no!
I don't remember if you were here for the end of the stream last time, but we figured out that replacing the two-way switches with three-way switches solves that problem. So anytime the Switch Ghost becomes an issue, you can delete that switch and put in a three-way in its place.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do that as well.
I think eventually I'm just going to try and replace all of the switches on this railroad with three-ways, because that seems to be the only thing that prevents random derailments. But it doesn't completely prevent it, but it seems to make it less likely.
Well, I can do that as I'm adding telegraph offices, because I can be taking a train.
Okay. Alright, I think...
You also...
Go ahead.
Do you also want me to add road crossings just for the fun of it?
How do you do railroad? I didn't know this game had those.
I don't think it has road crossings, but you could probably like make a makeshift road cross or something like that.
Oh.
My brother's done it.
I'm gonna say let's hold off on adding anything that isn't functional, because anything cosmetic is gonna be a drain on the frame rate.
Got it.
Vintage renewed. Yes, your tender first continues. You're gonna join the game momentarily, I think, or soon. We might have Gilded Rail at some point in here as well. Yeah, building track is weird in every game. Hello, Tweetsy. Oh, oh. Okay, I forgot to set that switch. I forgot these don't auto-set. Tweetsy, I saw your message in the Discord. Sorry, I haven't answered it yet. I only just saw it. Hello, Red Dead. Catastrophic derailments brought on by janky switch tracks. Funny you mention that because I'm having one as we speak.
No, it's fine.
The Glenbrook seems to have re-railed itself. But I think I've made a dog's breakfast of these flat cars. This game is basically just re-railing simulator.
I can't wait for Re-Railing Simulator 2027 to come out. Oh wait, that's just this.
Yeah, Century of Steam.
Century of Steam probably not gonna have these issues. Also, I'm just gonna add this Betsy that I found to my train.
Okay.
Once
Yeah,
whenever I get the
there's
Switch
at
place.
least 2, possibly 3 Betsies floating around on the map. I've kind of lost track at this point of how many there are. Oh yes, Chase, derail counter. Thank you. I almost forgot.
Do you like right switch stands or left switch stands?
Whatever there's room for. If both sides of the track are open, it doesn't matter.
There. I've added one 3-way switch so far.
Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and do one here as well. And we have to remember
just
that
haven't-
3-ways do not automatically change when you go through them. So we have to do that manually from now on.
Yeah. I just have an MOW train going.
Oh, nice. Okay. With the coaches and everything?
Yeah.
See, I feel
And
like
I'm
we should...
already liking.
I feel like we should pair up the Cookie Monster with the coaches because the color matches.
Well, do you want to do that? I have the Montezuma here. Do
Oh.
you want to try to meet somewhere?
We could, but the Cookie Monster is really useful for the heavy trains. So I'm thinking maybe once we have the money, we should buy a blue Mason Bogey and use that with the coaches instead.
Ooh, that's a nice idea. Yeah, the Montezuma might not have enough power to take 2 coaches.
I hate to say it, but the Montezuma really doesn't have enough power to do anything. Did I place
Except
a tripod?
for like hauling. Yeah, like I have everything's at full in reverse, and yeah, I'm barely moving. That's why I'm hooking up to the Betsy though to add more power.
Yeah. One thing I have noticed in this server is I don't know if it's the multiplayer lag issues, but having multiple locomotives coupled to one train and having them all work in tandem automatically doesn't seem to work anymore.
I just realized something. I'm so dumb. I forgot that I had a handbrake. I had a handbrake applied.
Oh.
I'm so dumb.
See, I really wish that they would have like a sound effect for the brakes in this game so that you could tell when you had one.
Yeah.
Like that would make so much more sense if there was like a screeching sound whenever there's a handbrake. Oh, yeah. The tripods are so frustrating. I still have not figured out how to use them properly. And I keep spawning them by accident because the radial menu is stupid. And it keeps jumping to the wrong thing. Like if I... I've now forgotten the key for it. How do I not remember the key for the radial menu? I just had it. Oh, I'm in the locomotive, that's what. So the C menu, like, you're supposed to be able to move the mouse, but like, if I'm not careful, it jumps all over the place. And half the time it selects the wrong thing, and it keeps selecting the tripod thingy when I need to select something else. Like, if the game could hear me, I would say, I am never going to select the tripod thingy. So just don't even bother. It's like, the thing where, like, dear autocorrect, I am never trying to type ducking.
Guess what? I'm gonna slam into this Betsy at 5 miles an hour. Dunk.
Okay, well, while I was busy looking at the menu, I seem to have lost my train. What's concerning is that the remaining cars are not rolling away, which suggests that maybe I do have a handbrake on. That's one more derail. Let's see, we are... I don't know how many minutes into the stream we are, but it's not very many. Okay, 11 minutes into the stream, and I've already derailed twice. So, great start. Awesome start. This is definitely not a predictor of how things are going to go for the rest of it.
Yeah, totally.
Chase, the tripod is this thing. I think it's supposed to be like for surveying, but I've never figured out how to use it. I just keep spawning them by accident, and every time it catches me off guard because I'm not expecting it, so I stop talking, and then I have to figure out what to do with it.
Well...
See, like right there, it always selects the wrong thing. I just tried to select flying, and it went to the tree cutting tool. Maybe there's some other... Like, maybe if you use a game controller with this, it works better, but it's just very annoying.
I am now on my way to go and expand stuff.
Also, a weird glitch has happened with these flat cars. One of them derailed and it disconnected from the train, and all of the others just stayed frozen in midair, but then when I derailed it, as soon as it coupled up to the others, they started rolling. Oh, I see you down there. I'm going over the bridge over your head.
Oh, you are?
It's hard to blow the whistle in a controlled manner when there's so much lag, even with just us in the game.
This sounds so weird.
I mean, it is kind of neat that you get like a multi-chime whistle effect when you have multiple ones connected together.
Yeah. Is that a telegraph? I think that's a telegraph office I see. Wait, hold up. What? Where are you?
Somebody somebody else I think was adding them last time. Yeah, Chase, the menu is just atrocious. Welcome, Glenbrook Productions. Yes, they are blue passenger cars. I just realized I have the switches set for the wrong route. I'm supposed to be going to the log camp and I have them set for the side. Oh, nope, I didn't put set. Well, actually, no.
There are two players. There's lag. I love Pro. Yep, that's telegraph office. That is one telegraph office. That is the wrong button.
I gotta be careful changing switches from the map view now, because I can very easily set them to send myself off into the weeds. Hello, Robert. Yeah, oh, I've got another derailment, hold on. Yeah, the 460 seems to be... I mean, the Mantua ones aren't bad. They're definitely an older model and have all of the quirks that comes with that. But, they can be made into pretty decent runners. I assume you've seen the videos of Red Oak trains. Or not Red Oak, sorry, that's me. Red Dead Railroad. Sorry, I've had a long day, and I can't differentiate between two channels that have red in the name, even if I'm one of them.
Well, I got some more switches to replace.
Yeah, there is a slight echo. Chessie, I think there might be a slight echo of my voice coming through your mic. Are you listening on speakers by any chance?
I'm not using speakers, but I think I've heard my mic do that, like, a lot.
Yeah, I'm wondering
I don't know why.
if it's headphones, maybe like the sound from the headphones is somehow making it to the mic.
Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely something that I've definitely found annoying. Does this switch have the possibility to be replaced by 3? Wow, it actually does work.
Also, Robert, while you're in the chat, what do you want me to do with the other 10-wheeler that you sent me? Because I have looked at it and I've tinkered with it, and it's just not really possible to make it run, I'm afraid.
I just found the Cookie Monster sitting in the wild. Found a wild Cookie Monster.
I mean, I can try to put it back together and send it back to you, but it's probably going to be, at best, a source of spare parts. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way.
I don't know what direction I'm gonna go, just a heads up, so,
Okay, well, if we have a cornfield meet, then we'll take it as it comes.
yeah. I'm now taking the Betsy as my lead engine.
Interestingly, so far, the switch that's suspended in the air on the bridge here does not seem to have the same derailing problem that the other ones do.
I got a derail, I repeat, I have a derail.
I will update the counter then.
My 2 coaches decided to act stupid.
What a surprise!
Yeah, I know, right? On. Uh-oh. Poor Betsy's having to hold up a Montezuma all by herself. Yeah. Yeah, this sucks. Hello.
Okay, Robert. Yeah, I'll put that 10-wheeler together and send it back. There's a number of problems with it. The one that seems to be the main thing that's unsolvable is that the gear, not the one on the axle, but the gear that meshes with it, just doesn't turn. I'm not sure why. Maybe the shaft is bent or the frame is squeezing it too tightly or something, but yeah, if you want to just make that a display engine, I think that's probably going to be the best course of action, because to make it a runner, it would need a whole new chassis, I'm pretty sure. Or at the very least, it would need more work than, I think more work than it's worth. But I will put it back together for you so you can put it on this one. Also, I do have the decoder installed in your Pacific. It's running. I just need to paint the new cab and install it, and then that one will be done, and then I can start work on the two of them. Okay, I don't remember why there is a parallel track here that isn't connected to anything, but I'm pretty sure that I wanted to be on it. Where am I? Oh, actually, no, never mind. I am accidentally on the correct route.
Congratulations. Well,
Yeah, that parallel track you were talking about is the one if you need to go to the sawmill.
Okay, well, I am going to the sawmill, but I think I found another way there. Also, well.
You're going to the logging camp.
Oh, duh, sorry. Again, long day. I always forget which one of those is which. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the stuff that's going on in my head doesn't really make its way out very well. But yes, what I meant was the login key, in which case I think I am on the right route.
The MOW train continues to wherever it's going. Oh, hello, John Roadson. I see there's a John Roadson right outside my locomotive.
There should be, I think, 3 John Railroads in here at the moment.
Yeah, 3 of
I'm
2 John Roadsons.
Trying to get Railroads Online opened up.
Okay, so there will shortly be 4 John Railroadsons. Or is it John Railroadsons or John's Railroadson?
I don't know.
What about maybe John's Railroadsons?
Yeah, the
How about
double
John's
plural.
John's
Yes.
Son's Railroads. I see someone else is helping me operate my trend. Oh, I see something. Your iron pit. Your iron pit is now a little better, I see. That's cool.
Oh yeah, we the ramp thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's no longer a hump.
we fixed it a little bit because it was impossible to get anything over it. Welcome, Grass Consultant. Chase, no, Peter is, I believe, on a plane right now. Oops, we were meant to go this way.
Bouncing.
John's Railroads, yeah. Grass Consultant, yeah, there's not a whole lot of people playing this game. I think we might be the only ones left. But since Century of Steam isn't out, what are we gonna do?
And that's a good spot to tie down.
Maybe they were. Oh, you know what? The name of the company should have been John Railroad and Sons.
That's a good idea. It should be, I don't know, John and Son Railroad. I don't know. I can't think of anything in life because I don't. There. I've now. Oh wow, my switches are seeing a bunch of flowers. Well. I'll drop off this thing. I'm just gonna continue on the line.
The American Freedom Train tour has been canceled? I'll have to look that up. That's surprising.
And the MOW train continues, hopefully without much stops. It continues to its next place of business.
Vanderbilt tender on a Mantua 460 would be interesting. I think that would be a cool look.
I've seen a Vanderbilt tender on a saddle tank 040. That's 3-foot gauge.
Tender on a saddle tank anything looks kind of wacky.
Vanderbilt tender, saddle tank 040, 3-foot gauge.
I didn't even know they made 3-foot gauge Vanderbilt tenders.
It was this one thing I saw at Cool Springs Park in West Virginia back in like June or July. And it's like, why?
I mean, I don't know. Vanderbilt tenders confuse me. Like, the tender itself is fine. I understand the design. I understand it makes sense. I like them. But A, they were designed by a Vanderbilt and yet never used on the New York Central. And also, like, in narrow gauge, I'm not sure I really see the point. I guess maybe it's more stable. You don't have as much water sloshing around. But if it was that much of an advantage, then wouldn't they have been used all over the narrow gauge?
Well, all that 040, I believe, is just industrial locomotives, and industrial business can be kind of wacky. So, yeah.
Cab forward 040 with a Vandy tender. That's
That
some
just sounds cursed. That sounds horrible.
sort of thing you'd see
Wow.
on what's that Facebook page, Model Trains with Threatening Auras. Seems like
I think
the
I've heard about
sort of
that
thing
one.
that you'd see on there. Hold on, I got this. Whoever's calling me on Discord, can you join the existing call? Because I don't think I can have two of them running at once. Hello?
Hello.
Everybody
Yo.
hear me?
Yeah?
Okay, so we're good then.
Yeah. I'm just taking Shay 1 with the new log cars back up to the logging camp.
Okay.
You're heading down to the smelter with the cordwood.
Yeah, I am currently loading cordwood. Wow, and the frame rate is gone. Chessie, I'm at the logging camp. Or if you mean the Discord call, I was trying to get it sorted out so that Vintage Renewed could join the call.
Yeah, the new log cars are gonna be easy for the Shade to pull on a grade. Made sure they don't carry as much logs as the old one, well, as the other cars, but at least their lightness will be very useful for the Shay anyway.
Yeah. Also, if there's noise, I'm making tea.
What are you, British?
No, just thirsty.
That's true. I was thinking about grabbing a can of Minute Maid lemonade later on in this stream, so if I duck out for a bit, that's the reason. You want me to, like, set the switch for the highlight that leads to the smelter, or do you want me to wait in a sighting for you to use the other line? I did make an edit to the highlight, so the grades are a little bit less severe. It should be a little bit more tolerable.
Whatever you want to do, honestly. I'm just going to figure it out as I go.
Alright, I'll send you onto the highline then.
Okay.
I think we'll probably continue doing the three-way stub switches on...
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that for pretty much everything.
Yeah. Well, it's better than having a switch accidentally thrown in the wrong direction when you don't realize it.
Yeah. I'll just have to look on the map and make sure that they're set correctly as I approach them. Let me take a look at chat. Chessie, let's see. You should be able to join the existing call. Maybe I have to add you, I'm not sure. Try now. See if you can hear me now.
Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so we're good then.
I just installed a new switch.
Nice.
Sweet.
Oh. Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you.
There might be a delay.
Hello!
Alright.
Howdy,
Alright.
partners. Let's see. Okay.
I'm gonna go... Which route should I go? I'm currently in position. Do I go right or left? Hello.
Where are you at?
Hello?
Where are you
Which-
heading to? Oh, you're taking the coaches? Take the track to the right.
Alright, take track to right. Got it.
That'll take you back onto the high line. Unless you're going down to the... taking the loop around the sawmill and taking it back to the yard. Where are you taking the coaches anyway?
I'm doing an MOW train. I'm replacing switches with three-way stub switches and adding telegraph offices.
That'll be good. We'll need those telegraph offices.
Bigwood's team to now. Oh, Dakota, I have a Discord, but it's just for people who are on the stream, so it's not public.
Well, MOW train continues, and I've taken right.
River Rusty
But,
Heisler
you
with
know-
Sound and a Keep Alive. Oh, Keep Alives can do amazing stuff. A whole minute off the track. That's impressive. I don't know if I've seen one go that far.
I'm gonna bumper to this, and I'm adding a bumper to this one.
I had one in my Proto 2006 a while back that would go probably 30 seconds.
I just saved you all from falling off a cliff on this one switch.
Oh,
Thank
thank
me
you.
When you don't, because there's this. I added the stub switch and like, well, the three-way switch, and the third one just goes into the abyss. So I said, you know what, let's just make that, you know, well, put a bumper there so no one dies.
That's a very interesting whistle with that sound right there.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going right since I think I heard I was supposed to go right. So yeah, I'm going right. So yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get a passenger locomotive for those coaches eventually.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
though
Monsoon-
passenger service is not in the game at this time.
Well, I'm just using these as MOW coaches because funny, I guess. Unless I could just take the Betsy by itself.
Well, the MOW train I often use is just the Greg Sugar Company cars, which is, I believe, I use a stake flat for carrying rails and lumber for ties, and I use like one of the small gondolas for carrying ballast, which is iron ore, and also a boxcar of tools and a ESPMP way car as a MOW coach.
Chase's Railroad Lines, when's the next video? I am working on a couple of them. The next one is probably going to be a review of an airbrush. The company actually sent me a sample of an airbrush to review. It's the first time I've had somebody send me something to review. Hello, John Railroadson by the trackside. So I was working on filming that today. That'll probably be out in a few days.
I'm not John Railroadson. I'm John Railroadson.
No, I'm John Railroadson. You can't take my name like that. I need to report you to the authorities immediately. I need to report you to John Railroadson immediately for calling me.
I think that would be a running joke in this series, maybe.
So,
Yeah. Red Dead. Ooh, Lionel released a production sample of the new 440. I'll have to take a look at that. I'll look that up right now.
John Railroadson has added another three-way switch.
You're
just gonna
clear to
say
go through to the smelter on the High Line, John Railroadson.
Thank you, John Railroadson.
Be mindful of your switches.
Yes, John Railroadson. I will do so. That's one of the things MOW trains for, is helping switches. Because, yeah, I need to do something. I'm not just gonna be on here and be like, oh, I'm gonna run this useless train around. Although, I mean, part of it's useless, but like, yeah, I'm at least doing something. While my coach started breakdancing on the tracks.
Well, happy to say that my Pine Valley and Northern Railroad save is finally connected to the oil refinery.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 what?
What?
My Betsy just like decoupled from my train and just started shifting sideways, just sliding sideways into and through the mountain. I cannot explain what just happened.
Well,
Who
Chase just asked
knows?
where the soundboard is, so I guess it's time.
That's a fender
There was no
bender.
derailment though. It's still on the tracks.
Oh, so it's not a fender
But-
bender.
No, the Betsy though, just like, it just like you know how, like the cars and locomotives would just kind of like bob around the tracks and like phase in and out of it at times, but they're still on.
Okay,
Were
I
you
might
not able
have.
to climb the...
Well,
Oh,
the
you weren't
Betsy
able to
did that.
climb the grade. Oh man, I thought I was
Yeah.
able to get that. Did you go at full
Who?
speed?
I think so, but it's a pretty long grade, so even if,
I think we'll have to eventually get another stronger engine for the cordwood.
yeah,
train,
we
so-
may have to drag the Cookie Monster out here.
Well, I have a train right here. I have 2 locomotives. You need help?
Oh yeah, if you want to
Those
push, that'd be
locomotives?
great.
All right,
That
I will
might be
get.
that might be the case.
You want to flip that switch for me, or do you want me to flip the switch?
Switch should be
I got
set
it.
for you now. Set
is
straight.
set. It is set. My train is on its way. I'll ram into the back of your train in just a second. While
So
I'm there,
yeah,
Cab
I
forward
got the oil refinery
40.
connected on my save, so it will be ready for serving once we start doing these Railroad Online save tours or something.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, I wish roads online wasn't so laggy that we need to, like, not add towns. Up.
Well, I
Just
do
normal
intend to
tracking.
start adding decorations to my save, making a couple of towns. I mean, I already got like one particular area finished near Summit River, being Summit Falls, a local attraction with the waterfall.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a running start at this grade and try one more time to get up it.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna need it. I probably will not make it, but we'll see.
The
Because I don't think I was on full
charging.
throttle last time.
Wait, what direction are you going?
I'm
Do you
gonna.
see a train hurtling down you right now?
Uh-oh, I think I do.
Oh no!
Brake! Brake!
Stop the train!
Brake!
Break! Yay! I think that we weren't expecting the direction.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna...
I could just... it's fine. How far do you need to go?
Well, I was trying to get a run up to the hill, but you know what? If you could help pull me up the hill, actually, that would be great.
That's what I'm intending on doing.
Okay, so yeah, let's
This
just
is
do
the
that
weird-
then.
Alright, well
Alright, I'm on full reverse, so you can go full forward.
Alright. Forward, arch! Come on, Betsy, Montezuma, and Brent Broke, you can do this. We're making it.
Solaris,
I'm
I
doing-
haven't been having any mouse wheel issues. I hate to say it, but it might be your mouse.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Good.
Sorry, Robert. I've been busy. I'm gonna have to look back in the chat in a little bit and see what that was. Cab forward
Make it.
barely? I don't even know how that would work. You'd have to have like two separate cabs on each end and a boiler in the middle.
That'd be interesting to see.
What about Camelback Farley?
I mean, that's. I feel like a fairly is almost a camelback anyway. It's a double fairly.
Double fairly is
Alright.
sort
Hey, you're
of
up
a
and up?
camelback.
Yeah, I'm up if you
because
wanna
it's
uncouple.
Right in smack dab in the center.
Alright, I'm just stopping the train, then I'm gonna uncouple and go on that siding over there, alright?
Okay.
I'm gonna go down that route. So, hold on, uncoupling.
Red Dead. Yeah, thank you. That's like. This is the first time I've been contacted by somebody who like wanted to partner with the channel that didn't seem super sketchy. I looked into them and they seemed like a legit airbrush company. So yeah, I'm quite stoked. And I mean, I've been pretty impressed with the airbrush too. I've just been messing around with it today and filming. For a $60 airbrush, it's pretty good.
You know, I have an idea. For the Montezuma, you don't have to retire. You can use that as a helper, you know, for that grade.
That's true. We could just
That
stick it on a
might-
siding
okay.
here.
You might as well
Right.
just use it to double head on the grade.
All right, let me stop and you can. Solaris. I don't know. There might be something weird going on with the way that Railroads Online reads the mouse wheel inputs. I wish I could help, but having not had that issue or... Okay, hold on. My brakes are on full and I'm still rolling, so... If I roll
I'm
into your
almost clear.
train... Okay, we're good.
I'm clear at this point. You are clear to go.
This is a three-way switch, so...
Yeah, it's switched.
It is? Okay. Alright, I am highballing. Red Dead, that's the 440, right? On their YouTube channel. I'll take a look in a minute here, maybe when I get this train where it's going. Actually, no, I'll just look.
The one thing I do not like at all about three-way switches is just how annoying they are to switch whenever you're manually switching them without using a map.
Yeah,
It
that
can
does
get
suck.
really annoying.
One thing I found is instead of dragging it left and right, just click on it. That seems to work better.
I just use the map.
Oh, here we go. I'm not watching the game, but
Engine to conductor.
I'm gonna mute that for copyright reasons. Yeah, I mean, it is very clearly just the old general tooling with a new shell on it. It's not as bad as I feared it would be. The proportions are pretty goofy. But yeah, you know what? It could have been a lot worse. Smoke unit seems to work surprisingly well. Huh, interesting. Comments are turned off. I don't know why I find that so funny. Yeah, it's, yeah, if you want to look it up, Lionel has a video of it on their YouTube channel. It doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look horrible. Okay,
So
I think I might be stalling on this grade again.
Well, I'm gonna take my train over to the logging camp to go get a telegraph office installed over there. So, yeah, I'll be going there. There's a porter just on a track that has no connection. Oh wait, there's already a telegraph officer. Okay, I don't need to do that.
Oh, that's Vandalam from the previous stream.
This is just a
Let's see.
switch over.
It's a jump for
Chase. Oh yeah, the coach and combine and caboose from the first episode of Casey Jones. Yeah. Solaris, you could try reinstalling the game. Sometimes that does fix Steam stuff.
Still gonna go over to like.
Yeah, Glenbrook, it is basically just the Eureka with an extra axle, an extra driver axle, and minus a pilot axle. I feel like that is kind of how these locomotive builders, especially Baldwin, did things, is they just found a boiler that worked and then stuck all kinds of running gear underneath it. I am going to need a helper of some kind on this grade. Let me see how
don't
close
worry,
I
I don't
am.
have any. Hold on, wait, where are you at? I have no work to do over here, actually. Sadly, I have no work to do, so I can...
If you want to take the Cookie Monster up from the smelter and meet me,
Who, me?
whoever's at the smelter.
That'd be me. I
Okay.
can take the I'll take the mogul.
Well, I can also help too, because I have nothing to do down here, because they're both telegraph offices and the switches
Okay.
look pretty good to me.
Yeah, if
So
there's
I'm on
I
my
think
way.
there is a telegraph office at the smelter, so if you want to run down there and grab the, I mean, I could do it too. But for the sake
No,
of
I'm on my way.
in-game realism.
We'll need to pick up some beams from the lumber mill so we can start coal production.
Right. I'm not too worried
Don't
about
worry,
that
I'm
right
on
now
my
because we
way.
haven't gotten the rails there yet. That simulator
Well,
guy,
I
my
could-
PC specs, I don't know offhand. It's an Asus TUF F15 laptop, and I've upgraded the RAM. I think it's 32 gigs now, but everything else is stock. Or were you asking Solaris? Robert, yeah, the Force... Oh, 464. Interesting.
Hudson?
Yeah. Because I've got... So you've got two 280s. I don't remember what the number is on the one that you sent me to work on. I can go look. I have it right here, but I'll do it after the stream.
I'm almost there.
Okay. Solaris, an update for this game.
These are not working.
Keep dreaming, I'm
Wait,
afraid.
hold
I
on.
feel like it's pretty much abandoned. Oh, you're coming from that direction, okay. Yeah, if you want to
Don't
couple
say
up, we
it.
can just
They're hard to-
push up the grade.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Let's
1600.
couple- well,
Yeah, this is a good song. Chase, if you didn't see it, I put a playlist up on the channel of all the songs I use in these streams.
Alright, I'm hooked up.
Alright.
I think I could make the shipment of iron rails for you if you want that. I'll just have to join your company first.
Let's worry about that when we actually get this cordwood to the smelter, which I have a feeling is going to be a little while. Because we
fine.
gotta unload the cordwood, and then it has to make the rails, and then we gotta load the rails still.
Right, of course.
This train is big and heavy.
Let's see. $5. Okay, let's see.
Narrow gauge CP Huntington would be interesting.
I mean, it's
Huntington,
plausible.
Is that a 420?
No, it's a
It's-
424.
Yeah, it's like...
I think
It was a
that's-
very interesting tank engine. It
Yeah.
was originally built for the Central Pacific as more as an originally for passenger service, but eventually was delegated to being more or less as an inspection locomotive due to its low pulling power.
Yeah, with one driver axle, it's not pulling much. I feel like
Think
it's
of it like a
Series
tank
two.
engine version of a Great Northern Railway Stirling single.
basically,
I think
yeah, it
the
was like a tiny little baby American Stirling single. Probably better known as the basis for the illustrations of the little engine that could, and every amusement park train ever.
Yeah. Hey, is this good for you? Do you want me to uncouple now?
I think it's downhill for the rest of this, so yeah, you can uncouple if you want.
Alright, I'm stopping and uncoupling, then I'm gonna go the other direction.
Okay.
It's my pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you very much.
I wouldn't be surprised that we're going to get through tonight without one derailment.
Oh, we've already had
two
two.
derailments.
Oh.
I derailed,
Dang, damn it!
I derailed, and other derailments. I don't know what the other one was, but I know I've had one.
Oh,
So
I've
it's
had
just
two.
flying off the
Actually, I
top.
might have had three. I think I've had two. Glenbrook, yeah, narrow gauge big boy. I mean, that's basically the Uinta, the Malay. I guess that's more of a Challenger, but and it is a
There's-
two-wheel
Well-
pilot trailing, but still more or less the narrow gauge
The
equivalent.
the Baldwin.
If you want a
proposed a-
narrow gauge big boy, South America's two 882 Malays that were built for meter gauge are kind of like a close equivalent.
Yeah.
Well, there's also DNRGW. I believe that Baldwin proposed a 2882 to DNRGW. Well, actually, two of them.
they did,
and
but I don't think
they
it ever got
rejected
built.
it. Yeah, it didn't get built, but that would have been like a Norfolk and Western Y6B like thing, and I love the Y6Bs.
Yeah, those are neat. Oh, Chase,
they have
Chase,
more-
you're close to the largest roster of the CP Huntington Park trains. That's neat. I have one in the city near me, at a place called the Ecotarium. It's just a little, like, kids' science museum type of place that has a little loop of track. I think it's 2-foot gauge, and a gas-powered CP Huntington. I think they have two, but one of them's for parts. Why is this train moving so slow? Do I have a brake on? It'd be
Maybe that might
hilarious
be
if
the
I had a
case.
brake on
Looks
this
like
entire
you're going
time.
uphill. Looks like you're going uphill from here.
Am I? I thought it was downhill all the way.
I think there might have been one last stretch of uphill.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
sorry
you can
about
reach
that.
the
I
bridge.
may have cut loose too soon. It is still moving, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk down it and check the brakes.
Well, I also have a switch I need to replace right now. Oh, I'm just barely off the switch, thank God.
Yeah, we might need to stop before we hit any switch that hasn't been converted yet.
Well, that's one of the things I'm doing right now is converting all switches into the good switches.
Alright, there's no brakes on, it's just stuck.
Hey, I have a bet. Actually, do you want me to just run that Betsy down?
Sure, yeah, I mean, I think I only need a little bit of a push to get over the hill. Of course, that's what I said last
Who
time.
needs to push to move a Betsy when you get re-railed?
Oh yeah, right. Hey, could you teleport it back, please, when you're done with it, though?
Yeah.
Thank you. Man, what a
Yeah.
beautiful look. Honestly,
Alright,
Yeah,
let
I really like the borders in the game. They're
Yeah,
friend shaped,
they're useful, and
industrial friend shape.
yeah, and they are cute. I'm a big
I don't
proponent
really-
of cute machinery.
I don't really. Maybe I'll buy an.
All right, you should be good to go.
Okay, are we sure that it's downhill from here on out?
It should
I
be
don't know.
on the way
Okay.
down.
Do you want to just uncouple? Oh yeah, you already uncoupled on the fly. Okay, good. Alrighty, I am heading down the mountain now. We shall see.
My bell cord after like
reset the switch so you can head into the Corkwood unloading area.
I'm gonna try to not let it get too much over 20 miles an hour, because... Austin Jensen, I can't eat candy, unfortunately. I can't eat sugar, I'm hypoglycemic. If I eat sugar, I will have a huge sugar crash almost immediately. Favorite kind of train? Gotta be anything ornate and 19th century.
I can buy a
Century of Steam, I'm very excited for it. Very much looking forward to it.
Well, what's your level right now?
I made a big mistake. I should have just done an MLW train with a pump car.
Well, yeah.
But, you know, this train is better. When I'm done with this, I might try to do some jobs and get some money for a mason boat.
Might as well,
Then we
like,
can-
run the log train that's up at the logging camp and just take logs down to the freight house.
Yeah, I think I can do that after this train.
Because the lumber mill's log pond is already filled to capacity, so it won't accept any more logs.
Billfinner, branch line. I don't think I have. I don't know. I built some kit a long time ago, and I can't remember what brand it was, so it could have been branch line. But I have not knowingly tried branch line kits. I think I have a couple of ready-to-run branch line coaches, though, and they're decent. CB100, yeah, CB100 looks tiny next to anything. It probably looks tiny even next to an air gauge engine.
I think with the money that you will eventually get, I think maybe our next locomotive should be a cook consolidation.
That would be a good idea. I do like those, and
Yeah.
we could
Wood
use
burner
another
has
powerful...
better power, and we could probably relegate the Glenbrook or Glenbrook to working on the flatter sections of our
Right.
locomotive.
Yeah, because it's not sufficient for these grades. We basically
Yeah.
need
I
a
mean,
second cookie monster. I think, didn't we decide that if we get another cookie engine, we're going to name it the Swedish Chef, keeping with the Muppet theme?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. And then, I was going to say, if we ever get like one of the bright green 280 tank engines...
And they were green!
they were green! We should call it Carmen.
And they were green!
Yeah, so funny thing is those bright colors, they're a bit of a homage to the Puffing Billy 262T tank engines that were built by Baldwin for Victoria Railways. Alright, you should be clear to head up to unload the pulpwood. I mean, corkwood. I've been playing Railroader today, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All good.
Hey, I call it pulpwood as well. Pulpwood forever.
Basically the same stuff, right? Wood is wood.
Well,
Wood,
corkwood was
never heard
more
of it.
used as a fuel source rather than pulpwood was more used in paper and everything.
Yeah.
I might actually have to research what makes corkwood and pulpwood so different from each other.
That'll be a fun Wikipedia rabbit hole, or obscure railroad website rabbit hole.
I'm actually gonna look it up right now. Give me a sec.
It probably just depends on whether you live in America or Canada.
Yeah. And I've lived both places, so I get to have a weird mix of both terminologies.
So you're Canadian?
I'm not originally Canadian. I'm actually originally from California. But I went to film school up in Canada, and I lived there for several years.
That's cool. I have a friend who is partially, his mom is Canadian and his dad is American, but he's going to college up in Canada. And he's graduating high school a year early, so that's cool.
Thanks.
So I know some Canadians in real life. And one of the things I know Canadians do right, in my opinion, is calling iron.
See, it's funny, I never noticed that. I feel like when I moved to Canada, everybody was like, oh, the accent's so different, you're going to have to get used to that. But maybe it's just because I was very close to the border, but I didn't really notice the accent being different at all. I mean, Canada is basically, like, I know I'm probably going to offend some Canadians by saying this, but it's just America with kilometers. And ketchup-flavored
okay,
potato
America,
chips.
it's America, but even more expensive.
Yes, that's actually why I left.
Okay, I actually found some information about the difference between cordwood and pulpwood.
Oh, nice.
Cordwood is primarily refers to as firewood cut and split into manageable sizes for heating, while pulpwood is raw wood, often 8 foot to a tree length log sold for industrial processing into paper, fiberboard, or wood pellets.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
practic-
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Another derailment?
Push! Go forward! Go forward! Go forward! Go forward!
I'm trying.
How is it hard to push empties up a grid?
Oh, I accidentally had the brake on, that's why.
Well,
Oh, that's
we
weird.
might just leave the unbroke and the pulpwood and the cordwood flats on the top of the grid.
Yeah, we
for
can just
now.
leave them here for now. Although, actually, we may not be able to, because I don't think the brake will hold it on this grade, because that's what I was trying to do. Let's find out. Oh, no, it is fine. Okay. So we should now have some more rails, which means I think we should finally be able to finish loading this stupid train full of rails that I've been trying to load for 3 weeks.
Yeah, let's see. We got
Yeah, 3 of
about-
I do one of these streams a week, and it's been 3 streams now. I think actually maybe 4 since we started loading this. I don't even know which
Everywhere
cars
I-
are not full. I think the front few are full.
Everywhere I go, someone has already placed a telegraph office. And it's really annoying me, because I want to be the one placing telegraph offices.
I mean, you can always delete them.
I could, or I could just add a second one right next to it.
Put a competing
this
telegraph
telegraph
office right on the
office.
other side of the track from it.
Okay, so it looks like if we delivered all of these rails, we would probably earn about $2,800.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, not as much as the iron ore, but it's still worth a pretty good amount of money.
Yeah.
Although raw iron slabs are worth 60, the stake bikes can only carry 3 at a time.
It better be worth a lot, given the amount of trouble that it's taken to get this train loaded.
Yeah, but eventually, once we start coal production, our next task should be to reach the ironworks so we can make pipes and tools to serve the nearby oil field and oil refinery. Because those kerosene barrels, those are $90, and the bulkheads could carry about 46 at a time. Which, by calculations, means we get over $4,140 per car.
Alright, this is a monumental moment. We have finally loaded the whole train full of rails. Woo!
Congratulations.
Yes. So the track should be clear all the way up to the coal mine. So when you're ready, Mr. Ramsey, let her roll.
Alright, are the switches lined?
All switches are lined up to the loop that heads up to the coal mine. We're ready to roll.
Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna start a fresh song for this because it's that much of a moment.
Smells like Kenosha.
I
no!
I wish
No!
I wish I had the
Not
copyright
jinx it.
permission to use that.
Do not jinx it.
Because I'm going almost 40 miles an hour right now. I'm going almost 40 right now. You know what? I won't let myself go 40. I have enough time.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Ricardo's here.
Hello, Ricardo.
Whoa, my train just went backwards, then forwards, then backwards again. How amazing.
Alright, we are
Right.
finally taking the rails to the coal mine.
I had the waterlog route.
Yes, our first real freight run up the waterlog route. Oh, and the firebox is at 69%. Nice.
Ah! Oh!
I'm just glad it wasn't 67.
Oh, true. Just make sure you keep that fire stoked
Yeah.
so we don't get to that number.
I'm gonna derail!
Woo!
Yippee!
Should I add one to the counter?
actually. Come on, no, I didn't derail.
Oh,
Game
okay.
physics decide to be merciful.
Is there a brake on? I feel like this train's not moving very fast.
Here, is. Let me
Alright.
let me
So
unscrew
did someone
that
say?
one.
Did someone say anything about a like logging route earlier? It's kind of interested in taking that.
Yeah.
There's like.
There is a logging camp. There is a shade that you can borrow and take the skeleton cars and logs down to the freight depot so you can make some money for now. As long as you don't spend your $2,000 starting cash.
Alright, got it. Yeah, I'll be on my way down there. I'll just take the MOW train with 2 locomotives attached to it, and someone could pick them up for me. So I'm too lazy.
Alright, I think we are good to go now. If I can get back to the front of the train, which is proving somewhat difficult.
Yeah, it's glitching all over the place on my end. I don't think it's glitching as bad as on your end because you're the host.
I'm glitching pretty bad right now.
I'm not glitching too bad, but my frame rate is terrible.
I'm just glitching right now.
It's terrible! Just hope the Cook Mogul has enough speed and power to handle this 8-car train because
I hope so.
I would be so sad if we aren't able to climb a grade with this, well, just one engine.
Doggies!
Even the dog
Who's
is.
dog gonna be it?
Even the dog's glad that we got the train loaded finally.
Yeah. I think the locomotive I want to get is a Mason bogey. Then I kind of just want to take like a special passenger train or something just surround the map just to see what it's like.
Central Valley,
Yeah,
yes, believe me, I'm painfully aware of the frame rate. Unfortunately, there is not a thing I can do about it.
Hold on,
I
let's see.
did try to buy a Mason Boogie earlier. I was trying to buy it, have it painted blue, and name it Smurfed, and have a Ridgeway Spark Arrestor on top. For the funnies.
Why do you put a Ridgeway Spark Arrestor on the Mason Bogey? Wow! Why does it come?
No! Explodes! No! Sorry.
Yeah.
I do need to add that to the soundboard.
I don't understand. I don't even know if any Mason Bogies did get fitted with a Ridgeway Spark Arrestor because
I don't think
were
they
kind
did.
of off the-
I think that was what
Yeah.
Ice's explosion was about. It was never
yeah,
a thing.
yeah, they were off the roster by the time that Spark Arrestor was invented.
By the way, it's about that Shay. If
Yeah,
I get the money to, could I replace that Shay with a Climax or Heisler? Or buy a new Climax or Heisler? Just buy a new.
Well, you need
for
to
that
be at
line.
level 5 for the Climax, for the Heisler, and level 6 for the Climax.
Okay, so is that just like a money issue, or is that like?
You have to transport cargo to earn enough experience to unlock new equipment. That's how
Will
the game
logging-
goes.
Will logging do the job for me?
Yeah, just making
Okay.
any deliveries of freight to its correct destinations will earn you both money and experience to unlock new levels and acquire new equipment.
I'm
wasn't like
struggling
that,
up this
though, in the
grade, but
beginning.
it's making it barely.
Well, I'm just liking my engines out. I said something else, but I'm not going to because it's a family-friendly show.
Well, I bought the Shay because I felt like the logging company could have its own private engine. But
Yeah,
it's
I-
going to be
I
a
like
secondary if the Heisler or Climax is bought.
I kind of want all three, but I like Climaxes and Heislers because I used to live in Corey, PA, where Climaxes were built, and I currently live in Northeast PA, which is around Erie, where Heislers were built.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm
That's
biased for
actually
those two
impressive.
locomotives. I'm biased
It's
for those
kinda-
two locomotives.
It's kind of hard for me to say on what my personal favorite gear locomotives are. I mean, all of them have their own quirks. Shays are popular, Climaxes are powerful, Heislers are high technical.
Well, Heislers are the fastest, Climaxes were the cheapest, and I believe Shays might have been the most powerful. I think that's what I remember.
Yeah,
one thing
Climaxes
about
actually earn more money in spare parts than their own locomotive sales, from what I heard.
Oh, I haven't been reading chat. Yeah, the sound clip of Heist exploding is from when someone was trying to tell him about the K-37s, and they found the explodes button.
No! It explodes! No!
No!
That was a shockingly good impression.
Sorry.
Well, my mom just yelled at me to be quiet, so...
So you know you did it right.
Well,
It's alright, I can play the soundbite if we need it.
Well, the grade should be a little bit more gentle now.
Yeah. I am going about 5 miles an hour up this grade, but I am making it. It's not slowing down any more than that.
But for context for those who don't know, the reason why Heist exploded is because people have the assumption that the K-37s were converted from standard gauge C-41 Connies, but in reality they were made from C-41 parts, not whole engines.
Yeah, I believe they used C-41 boilers and tender frames, and that was about it. The rest of it was
They
built
were all custom
as the
built in the shop.
K-37s. Yeah.
Yeah. They're a bit of an interesting bunch. I mean, I did visit the Colorado River Museum, like, last year. But, let's just say the K-37s are quite unique. It's surprising that they never thought about adding, like, a narrow gauge Pacific to their roster. They used the Mikados for practically everything.
I feel like a Pacific
Narrow
just wouldn't
gauge
really have had enough
virtue.
traction.
No gauge Texas type. No gauge 210 Ford.
Like those South American ones that primarily serve a coal hauling line in Brazil.
What? There actually are narrow gauge 210 4s?
Yeah, they were built both by American and European manufacturers for some railway line in Brazil that serves a large coal mine and primarily exported coal and used it in power stations. But right now, the entire operation is mostly diesel, but there is, like, I believe, like, 1 or 2 of them operable, just primarily catered for tourists. Hang on, let me see if I can...
I never wanted to go to Brazil, but now I want to go there just to see those locomotives.
There is a video on the internet that I can look up. It was made by Sunday River Productions, and it was very interesting.
I want to build a new East
I
Spartan
am
11 and a
getting
new
very
narrow gauge decapod. I want a new narrow gauge decapod, one of the ones the Mexican National Construction Company had, aka Baldwin 12-30F. I want one in real life.
Folks, I fear I may not make it up this hill.
Oh, great. Well, I'm about to go to the logging camp, so if someone wants, I can teleport my Betsy up to wherever it needs to be once I get to the logging camp and park my train. Because, yeah. Or my Montezuma. AKA, well, not my Montezuma, but the already dead.
Ah, yes, it's called Mallets and Texans by the Sea. Made by Sunday River Productions.
That's cool.
There's actually a full version of it right here. I'll post the link.
Thank you.
Oh, for a minute I thought there was still a Betsy in the river, but it's just dump cars.
Aw, no Betsy in the river?
No, we
Oh,
salvaged
nice
it.
roasted.
No, the ore cars, they're going to stay there because their use has long since gone.
Yeah.
Though, interestingly, if I was to design like a narrow gauge Pacific with a Rio Grande 3-foot gauge system, I would try to replicate one based off Little River number 110.
Yeah, that's a cool engine.
Yeah, Little River 110 and number 127, aka Skookum, are the only 2 surviving Little River engines in operable condition, which is quite surprising.
I never realized those two are from the same railroad. Dang, maybe I should model that.
Well, long story short, number 127 was one of Baldwin's first Malays for logging, but the Little River didn't have it for very long because the engine kept derailing on the sharp curvature and lightly laid trackage on its route. So it eventually got sold to work in Washington, where it got the name Skookum, and then eventually ended its career on the Deep River Logging Company until it somehow survived by tumbling off a bridge into a small ditch.
It survived by tumbling off a bridge?
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a
Oh,
trestle over a
right.
small creek or a small ditch, It wasn't like completely destroyed, it just fell onto its side.
This shade is so tiny and so cute.
Yeah, that's a first gen A-class shave, a 2-cylinder model.
I'm gonna grab the Glenbrook and add that to my train as a helper.
But yeah, after the engine, they actually left Skookup there where it sat and derailed until
Oops.
eventually it was salvaged.
Hey, speaking of derailed, guess what I just did?
Oh. Oh
Oops,
no!
That's a fender bender.
You jinxed it! You jinxed it!
That's a fender bender.
Hang on.
Thank you.
I think I'll probably just re-rail the corporate flats and put them into the yard for now. Oh, would you mind moving forward? I need some space to place down the tender.
One sec. It's alright, I'm juggling things here.
Yeah, just reverse a couple up to the tender should be good to go. But after Skookup was like left behind, it eventually was rediscovered by a couple of enthusiasts who heard about the engine being left behind after the logging railroad closed. But its restoration was kind of hampered because of, well, differing views by people who saved it, either to restore it to operating condition or just leave it as a static display. It only just recently got restored, like, I think back in the latter 2010s, I believe. But yeah, Little River number 1, well, no, not 110, 127 is probably the only surviving American-built 2442 Malay left in existence.
Isn't that the only one that was ever built?
Little River, Baldwin actually built 3. 127 and the smallest one, number 148. That one did not survive, though.
Also, I think the ghost of the switches may or may not have affected.
I don't think that was a ghost, I think that was just me not lining the switch right.
Well, actually, it was me not lining the switch right. I failed at the switch. Woe is me.
Yeah, that's the thing. These three-way switches, even if you set them in the correct direction, the train will just continue going on to another set of tracks that it's already been set by previously before they game loaded or something. But you should be clear to head up to, well, Cookie Monster.
Okay. Can I just leave the mess of flat cars behind?
Yeah, the train is still up there. I just put the bulkhead flats into the siding for later,
Okay.
so
Thank you.
it won't impede the weight of the move around the mill.
You can tell my tea is cooling off because the Star Trek crew is starting to rematerialize on this side of the mug.
That's actually really cool. I
It
did not
is.
know that.
Yeah, it's heat sensitive.
I'm not a Star Trek person, but that is one cool mug. I kind of wish there was one with a train. Like,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It turns from black, the smoke of it turns black from being super hot to a nice white smoke once it starts getting a lot more cooler.
That would be cool. I do also have a Star Wars one where it's the inside of the Millennium Falcon cockpit and the stars go into hyperdrive. And I have a Doctor Who one where the TARDIS disappears from one side and appears on the other.
Oh,
That sounds awesome.
did I derail? Wait, did I? Hold on. Yep, I derailed.
And where are you now?
I am putting some passenger coaches in the logging. Oh, one of my coaches has successfully been kicked, but the one that... No, wait, hold up. Oh, yeah, that's derailed. Okay, another one to the derail counter. I'm currently just trying to...
I've once again forgotten to read chat for quite a long time.
Sorry, sometimes we are so focused we can't read
Nope.
the chat at all.
All good. Oh, there's a Polar Express one of these mugs. I may have to look into getting that one.
Well then, that's surprising. Might have to save that one for hot cocoa.
Yeah.
No, my mom has actually been making homemade hot chocolates since like last year or 2024, and oh my god, it's so good. It's like real chocolate in there.
That does sound good. Unfortunately, I have to be very careful about chocolate for the same reason I have to be careful about candy, because I'm very sensitive to the effects of sugar.
Yeah, I can reckon.
I can eat like 4 grams of sugar in one sitting before it starts to affect me. And most sodas have like 40 grams.
Oh. Well, I'm actually trying to cut back on my sugar intake myself.
It's probably a good idea, even if you can handle it. It's probably healthier to not have too much refined sugar. The good thing is that naturally occurring sugar in fruit and stuff does not affect me, so I can eat all the fruit I want. I think it gets absorbed into the body slower. Red Dead, Back to the Future. Oh, the flying time train out of a Tycho 460. I haven't seen that, but I imagine it would be pretty straightforward because the time train is based on Sierra 3. Yeah, Chase, too much sugar makes me crash. It's like it skips straight from the sugar high straight to the crash afterwards. I don't even really feel the high. Is somebody driving the cookie?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, excellent, thank you, because the multiple engines running in tandem doesn't work anymore for whatever reason. So, I'll stay back here and run the Glenbrook if you want to run the cookie.
Yeah, sure. I think we'll probably keep it like this all the way up to the coal mine, because the grade getting up there is going to be kind of steep.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I think we are going to need more powerful engines at some point.
Well, I'm thinking about investing in using this logging line to invest in heights, lows, and climaxes. So
yeah, whatever you want to do.
I want to invest. Those are my main goals in investing for this logging line. Just invest in better, bigger, stronger, cooler locomotives, or even well, I can actually look at locomotives. There's definitely some other Mastodons. I call them Mastodons. Like you can do it.
Well, I also want to help invest in a couple more pieces of rolling stock for the railroad too. Although I think one particular entry I don't know if we'll be able to get in this series because it takes a lot of time to get up to that level, but is getting one of the Uinta Railway Mallet tank engines.
Well, I could probably just constantly run logs on these streams, and maybe if that works, that can help with the investments for y'all.
Alright, we are officially on the waterlogged route.
Yo, let's go!
I might actually uncouple and just run a little bit behind so you're not dragging the extra weight when I'm not helping.
That's fair. Though, I think once I get into level 6 or level 5, I'll probably see if I can start transporting some freight to earn some money to get a cooked honey.
That'd be good.
Okay, so something funny. The shade,
Unless
the
you
two
get the money yourself from your end.
The shade, the two Betsy's, and the Montezuma make a weird yet cool sounding whistle. I don't know if
That's like a little miniature fairground train whistle.
Yeah, should I keep this consist for my logging train?
Might as well. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna couple up again because, speaking of Muppet names, couple up again. I'm gonna do that because trying to maintain the exact same speed while staying behind the train is kind of a pain.
I'm gonna uncouple.
I'll keep the throttle open a little bit so I'm helping push.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far we appear to be making our way up the river pretty effectively.
Yeah. As long as the water does not slosh into the fire mobs, we should be okay. Hopefully.
And even if it did, it wouldn't be a problem because the physics in this game wouldn't allow anything realistic to happen.
Physics? What are those?
What?
Yeah, physics. That's the word for people who can read your mind, right?
Well,
Physics,
it's also
that's
game
the word for
mechanics that
nerds,
kind of follow like real world logic, like gravity and all that.
Yeah,
Motions.
like if you look at this river, it goes up and down multiple times in different directions, which means realistically it shouldn't be flowing and it shouldn't even be a river. It should just be a series of little ponds.
Physics, that's for like nerds and stuff. We don't need that. We're
Yeah.
game developers.
Well, my friend and I called say in Gary's mod, there's no such thing as physics.
We operate on Lone Ranger train physics in this game.
Fair enough.
We operate in Hollywood physics, I guess.
Yeah. Fast and Furious physics, where...
Family.
Yes,
Family.
Yeah.
It's just like a Betsy going down like 100 miles an hour on the
Yeah.
waterlogged route.
And doing a
Family.
We should name a locomotive that.
If I do earn enough money, maybe I could invest in one of the UN2 Railways passenger 062T tank engines.
Those are quite strong for their size. That would be a good engine to have.
Yeah, although in reality, they were only designed to be strong enough to handle only one combination or one coach of Baxter Pass. Just one.
Ah, but that's with real life physics, not family physics.
Yeah, I mean, a Montezuma can haul 2 coaches in Roads Online, so why can't that? And a Montezuma wasn't even built for that. Montezuma's built for that.
Oh, Glenbrook of the River, what is your wisdom? Family.
There's a good reason why. Because the Uinta Railway's steepest grades were up to 7.5%.
7.5 is pretty spicy.
Yeah. That was the reason why Shays actually handled the freight traffic on that line until the Malays arrived in the early 20s. No, wait, not the early 20s, the mid 20s.
So I have uncoupled my 3 other locomotives to reduce the lag issues.
Oh,
They're
thank you.
They're parked in the shed along with the coaches, so if you want them, you can come get them.
Okay.
That'll be great, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm glad to help. And invest in
Yeah.
some money. And
This-
I'm horrible at building a track, so...
I'm glad everybody pulls their weight on this railroad because we are, wait for it, a family.
What?
Yes!
Family.
We are!
Hold on.
What happened?
I think this stream had an issue.
I will be honest,
Stream
I'm so
for the
horrible
video
at
or
laying
the
track.
stream as in the river? Had
Oh,
an
no,
issue.
the stream for the video. No, the river's fine. Let me make sure the stream is still going.
Alright, I think after this curve, we should finally get
Okay.
out of the water.
Are we going
we
uphill? I
still
can
have
add
to
some
look-
throttle.
We're about to exit the river for a little bit and go... I don't think we'll need much throttle right now, but I think we just need to keep our speed up.
Okay.
So yeah, power up. No, wait, not power up, throttle up. Power! And we stalled.
Okay, I should have added more power. Why are we stalled here? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Wait, hang on. Let's try closing the throttle and opening it again. Maybe that might reset it.
Let me actually let me try a reverse or go to reverse and then forward again. Sometimes that works. What I'm worried about is that the track I laid in the water goes into the ground.
Wait a second. Maybe is your tender brakes on?
No.
Okay. For a second, I was thinking the tender brakes are on.
That would
There are
make
no
sense, but
problems with the-
I don't think we would have made it this far like that.
Brakes on all the cars are off, so I think we generally got stuck again.
We're stuck.
Almost.
Okay, let me take a look at the track here. Are we like stuck in the river? It doesn't look
I
like
think
it.
we are.
It doesn't look like any of the track goes any deeper underwater than it does anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm trying to open the throttle. I have MU control for some reason, but
Let me try
Tell me.
uncoupling. Maybe something's wonky there. Oh, we're moving.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna uncouple.
Yeah.
Try now.
Still struggling. I think we just need some more power. I think the grade. I think we practically got stuck because we didn't have enough.
Oh,
rock.
is it just too steep uphill?
I think that might be the case.
Okay, well, I guess we know where our, Oh, Solaris, is the sound not working? Hold on.
Let me see.
That might have been the glitch that I had where OBS disconnected for a second.
Let me see if I can get Bandadam over here.
Hold on. Okay, something's...
I think that might be the case.
Okay, well, I guess we know where our... Okay, I think... Solaris, is the sound not working? Hold on. Can somebody, let me know if the sound is working again? It's working. I'm looking at the stream on my phone and it sounds okay.
The thing about the fly tool is I could just simply press the left button on any tracks, and then the equipment, and I could just keep respawning without worrying about the respawn option practically not working.
Stream issues?
Yeah, I think what happened is OBS cut out for a second and had to reconnect. It occurs to me one of the track here does come very close to the hillside, so I was wondering if maybe I had an issue with that. But in that case, it seems like your train should be able to move now.
Well, I'm bringing Bandadam anyway, just in case.
Okay.
We'll definitely need to invest in much powerful locomotives if we're going to have these type of train load physics in this game.
Wow. I'm on the Cookie Monster, and man, it just does not move at all. Okay, I'm gonna try uncoupling the engine and see what happens, because I feel like this is not a load issue. I feel like this is the game glitching up. Okay, well, uncoupling it caused the cars to roll backwards, so we know they can move. The locomotive is completely stuck.
Yeah. It shouldn't have hit anything on the track.
I think the track gets too close to the hillside here, so it's acting like it's on the ground. I'm gonna try... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna re-rail the locomotive ahead on the next piece of track. And then I'm gonna use the Glenbrook to pull the train backwards, and then I'm gonna relay this piece of track here.
That might be the best option.
Also, I'm only getting like every 4th chat message. Oh, Robert, what type of railroad is the Westport and Charlotte Cove? I think of it as a tourist railroad. Basically, like one of those places that just sort of collects steam engines that other railroads have disposed of. I feel it's like set in, I guess, probably the late 90s-ish. And like it runs local freight, but also mainly a tourist railroad. Kind of like the California Western was around that time.
I was thinking more of like Steamtown.
Yeah, that works too. I just covered based on the California Western because I used to live next to it. But in terms of having a bunch of steam engines, it is more like Steamtown. The actual scenery is based on the Oregon Coast Scenic Railroad.
You know, I actually have seen a full series called Steam Trains of Yesteryear recently on YouTube about the history of Steamtown, its founding, its earliest days, and all that. It's really interesting.
Oh, I'll have to look that up. That does sound right up my alley.
I mean, you're in New England now, so you should really catch up with that.
I should.
I'm just curious. Do you want me to get cordwood or logs? I'm assuming logs.
That depends. Give me a sec.
Which one do you think would be better?
Logs are worth more because they are $12, while cordwood's about 10.
All right, so now log
just just handle the log traffic.
All right, and just deliver the stuff to the sawmill and back. Just deliver stuff to sawmill.
Normally yes, but the sawmill is already filled to the brim with logs. It will not accept any more. I can set some. I'm setting up some track switches so you can just head straight to the freight depot, and you'll unlock your. And you can unload your logs there.
All right. thank you.
All right, you can stop the Glenbrook. It's now off of the piece of track that it needed to be off of.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Railroadson.
No problem, Mr. Railroadson.
Alright. Hey, Mr. Railroadson, how's the weather today?
Oh, it's fine, Mr. Railroadson. It's very sunny.
No,
There's
I was
no
talking to
problem at all.
I was
And
talking to Mr. Railroadson.
It's kind
I
of
was-
almost like that whole Toad thing from Mario. Like, every Toad looks and sounds the same, and you don't know which one is the real Toad. I'm not Toad. I'm Toad.
I'm Toad.
No, I'm not Toad. I'm Toad.
For a second, I
not
thought you
John
were talking about
Robeson.
Toad the Brakeman from Thomas.
We
Yeah,
were talking
because
about
he's
the
a
mushroom
Toad
character.
breakman.
Yeah, the Toad Brakeman is kind of an interesting type of Brakeman. Very different from the other ones you would see. Although,
Well,
I
the
believe
Great
the
Western Railway
Northeastern...
was known to. Well, the Great Western Railway was known to make things their own way.
I feel like
No,
the,
there was-
I do think the diesels later on were hydraulics.
True.
welcome to the stream,
Although, I
Ricardo.
believe-
Also, I feel like, yeah, the Great Western, I feel like, was kind of the Pensy of Britain in a way.
Yeah.
Although, I did actually see a Northeastern style caboose that had a cupola on top. It kind of looked like a caboose.
Like a brake van?
Yeah, there's a... Let me share an image on the Discord.
Alright, well, this is going to be a fairly... Actually, no, you know what? This is too steep. Hold on. I'll argue it. That simulator guy, I've messed with the settings quite a bit. It doesn't seem to help the frame rate because it's not my computer that's the issue. It's because we have so many people in the game. That's why I'm not currently taking any more requests for people to join.
We have 3 people in the game. right
Yeah,
now.
3
The
is
more
about the
people are-
maximum it can handle.
This is because the more people that are on the server, the more and more glitchy the
Yeah.
game will be.
Because basically everything that happens, the physics has to go through everybody's computer in a row for it to register. So it has to jump through a whole bunch of different internet connections to different computers and back, which creates issues. Like if I play single player on this computer with the exact same settings, it's smooth as butter.
Which reminds me, I think tomorrow I'm gonna get started on adding decorations and scenery to my PB&N layout.
Nice.
Model Railroad or
Railroads Online save. I gotten the oil refinery all connected up. I think I'm gonna start focusing on adding to towns and scenery items, and then trying to start deliveries of kerosene barrels later on.
That's pretty cool.
Red Dead, I think the game would just crash at that point.
At what
Crash
point?
from what?
Oh, if you did 16 people in the server.
Oh,
I think that's the
that
maximum
would
you
just
can do.
We would all just be glitching the heck out.
What game? What game?
Somebody want to run the pusher engine here?
Well, you
Well, I'm actually coming up with Bam
Oh,
Lamb
okay.
right now.
That's alright, I can do it. I think,
little
I'm not
extra
sure that we're
engine
going to need
for-
Bambalam, because I think I have the track fixed, but we'll see, we might.
Well, just get into the front of, just get in Cookie Monster and see.
I've got the Glenberg pushing from the back.
Might as well. But I got Bam Lamb on its way just in case.
Okay.
You never know.
We're picking up speed, so I think we're probably going to be fine.
Do any of you know the keyboard button to shift to the keys, like the last run train or something like that?
Oh, up and down arrows.
down arrows aren't working.
They're not? It should. You have to be in the driving UI.
So yeah.
That simulator guy, we will buy a Class 125 when we have the money. Right now we don't.
Well,
it's
not
paid
only the
for
money,
me.
but also the experience.
Right.
Because all locomotives and
Yeah.
rolling stock that you can buy can only be acquired once they are unlocked. And to get a Class 125, aka the very earliest version of the K27 Mikados, will need levels 9 and 20 grand.
Yeah, or it's gonna be a while.
My brother grinded this game and was able to get that like pretty quickly.
Wait, what did he grind on, by the way?
When you know what it means, like when someone's grinding on a game, like they're like trying to like get maxed out and everything really quickly and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know that, but what the heck was he grinding on to earn that amount of money and experience?
I don't know. I know he did find a coal glitch though that like duplicated coal without need to like ever go to a coal mine again.
Well, you can also just upload it to Railroad Studio and edit the save file.
Yeah, but I think we're just gonna do it like a professional.
Yeah, no, I want to do an actual playthrough.
Yeah.
If we ever want to do like a sandbox playthrough where we just buy crazy stuff, then we can do that.
I don't think there is.
Every locomotive named after a meme.
Uh-huh.
Although,
doing that.
Quandale Dingle here. Quandale
we
Dingle
get
here.
to funny emotions on locomotives or rolling stock because somehow the numbering system kind of broke. Like, I originally had a Capiz lettered C and then had a number at the end to it, but now they are just completely blank when I buy it, except for the road name. Oh, well then.
Alright, so like the
if that's the, if you're now back up there, I might as well just send Pamela back.
Yeah, I think we've passed the worst of it.
I'm just gonna put it onto the slide.
Yep, that works.
You know, if the song Black Betty was playing right at near the end of the song as the engine fell.
That it's like kind of a Smells Like Kenosha, but Black Betty version.
Yeah, just that Pamela.
Smells like Bambalam.
And then it just
Yeah.
that very last part of the song plays right as the quarter flies off of that slide. That would be perfect timing.
Red Dead, yeah, that'd be awesome. I think if the game paid you for laying track, then you could make infinite money by just laying circles and circles of track.
What if you paid it to lay track though?
That would suck, because then you'd never
Yes.
really get anywhere.
I hope Century of Steam has that as an option, to where like you can either pay for track or not.
Yeah, hopefully Century of Steam has the whole economy sort of balanced better than this game does.
Oh,
It's
I
kind
bet
of a
it's
mess.
gonna have it. That
No.
game, they actually are doing this thing called working on it. And when you work on a game, it's when you're like doing stuff to it. Hey, Roads Online devs, take note.
Yeah, Railroads Online devs forgot how to do that a long time ago.
Wait, wait, we have a game?
Yeah,
Hold on a second, guys.
they reached version 1.0 and we're like, okay, the game's done.
They're like, okay, this is the final release, no
Yeah.
more updates, and then we have to max out our game with 3 people, which is already lagging.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a computer that can run it buttery smooth in single player, but with 3 people, I'm getting like 6 frames per second or whatever.
I have a pretty good computer, but like it doesn't really run too well because well technically it's not my computer, but
Yeah.
I'm running it with a good computer and yeah, it doesn't really run best. But my Shay on the other hand is running fine. And I bet so's the mechanical guy, I guess, I don't know. Mechanics have
HOSTM, oh, the number's 250. Happy birthday, Robert.
Happy birthday. My friend's
I honestly do
birthday
think you
was-
should consider a Bachman 460.
My friend's birthday was yesterday, actually.
Oh, tell your friend happy birthday from me.
Yeah, I'll tell him that next time I see him.
All right, we're coming up to the waterfall.
And I'm all the way at the back of I'm all in the back of my caboose. The locomotive sounds like a lawn tractor right now. It sounds like a lawn tractor.
I feel like it's kind of a shame they never added any kind of non-steam locomotive to this game. Like, we could have had like a really early, weird little diesel switcher thing.
We should have gotten fireless heistlers in this game. That totally existed nowadays. Oh my gosh, my bell cord is becoming Spider-Man. It's acting like a spider web right now. You can tell like it's bad when the
Spider
bell
cord,
looks like a
spider cord.
Spider cord. Who do we need?
Does
Spider
stuff
cord.
when a spider's bored.
Your friendly local hood spider cord. Your friendly freight depot man spider cord.
Red Dead, Hell on Wheels. The only thing I've seen of Hell on Wheels was a little featurette on how they did the locomotives, and they were like literally made out of cardboard. That, I was like, okay, they didn't even try. Like, there are so many places where you can go and actually have working steam locomotives that you could have used, but no. They made full-size cardboard steam engines, and I'm like, what was the budget for this TV show, and why did I spend more than that on a sandwich yesterday?
It's just a home. It's just like a school play or something.
Yeah.
And the prop team was really dedicated.
They were very dedicated. Clearly, they didn't have much to work with.
I actually though like have never. I don't even know what you're talking about, but you just mentioned low budget, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
school play.
It's a TV show called Hell on Wheels, which apparently is, according to Red Dead, is a horribly inaccurate depiction of the Transcontinental Railroad.
Whoa, an inaccurate depiction of railroading? How amazing!
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
All right, we have finally got this load of rails to the coal mine. And now we can begin unloading it and probably run out of room. Also, just so everybody knows, I am pretty tired, so I might end stream a little earlier than usual tonight. I'm thinking we go till like 11:30.
All right.
Robert, what diesel locomotives do I have? I have that little Baldwin switcher that's Westport number 40. That might be the only Westport diesel that I currently have. There was a GP9, I don't remember the number, but I sold it to Ricardo.
I have the model right here with me. I could tell you which number is it.
Yeah, if you want to check that. I don't remember what number I put on there. I just remember I'd swapped out the plastic handrails with metal one off of an Athearn GP9, and I thought that was much better because they don't constantly break off when you're trying to handle it.
So, which locomotive you say this was again?
The red
one
GP9, the Walthers one.
Ah, so this GP9 is actually, his number was number 51.
51, okay. I knew I had done a 51 at some point because Doc Hudson, but I couldn't remember which locomotive I had made 51.
Well, it's still here with me, and it still runs just like clockwork.
I'm glad. Yeah, those Walthers ones do seem to be a pretty solid drivetrain. Okay, yeah,
I never got the chance to. I never got the chance to purchase a new Walters, just to be along with this one.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, how
good?
did everything go with the iron train?
I am at the coal mine. I've unloaded as much as I can, but there's 2 cars more than it will hold. So I'm gonna have to build a siding to stick these on.
Right. So with rails now taken care of, the only thing left now is to bring in beams, and then we'll finally start coal production.
Yes. Beams should be a piece of cake compared to this.
Yeah. So with these skeleton flat, well, not skeleton flat, these stake flats that we have, we should be able to bring about 18. Because those are
I
like
thought we needed... Wait, do you have more stake flats down there, or are you talking about these?
I'm talking about the ones that are empty right now.
Oh,
The ones
okay.
we're gonna be taking back.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 6 empty ones. There's no other industry that uses rails that we could send these to, is there?
No, but we can take them back to the freight house for some cash. But considering that once the beams arrive, the stockpile for rails will go down.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and stash these rails here. I don't want to haul them all the way back down the waterlogged route.
Yeah.
I can be honest, I might switch my locomotive out for the Montezuma and bed seats. The Shay is so slow.
Yeah, I gave up on using the Shay. It's just, like... I wanted to like it, but much like real-life Shays, speed is not its strength.
Well, I mean, this is also a tiny little wacky-looking boy.
Yeah, it is kind of a baby Shay.
Well, I bought it because it was cheap.
Yeah.
And it's going to just still be a secondary logging engine once the...
Yeah, you know what? It would make a good helper on the hills.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Or you
but
can just
don't
abandon
expect
it.
it to go at like 60 miles an hour.
No. Maybe we should
Funny
leave
enough-
it... Maybe we should find a place to park it at the bottom of one of these big hills so we can just use it as a helper when needed.
Yeah.
Well, considering that out of the starting trio, it is the most powerful of nearly 6,000 pounds of tractive effort, so it
What else
should
I
be
can do?
good.
2 Betsies and a Montezuma.
Yeah.
Or double Farley.
Yeah, you could do the double
Yeah,
Betsy
I'll-
fairly, except I don't think the running in tandem works anymore, so that might be a pain to operate. We could try it.
Running
It
in
kind
tandem
of
works
works,
for
you
me.
just have to be in the lead locomotive. You cannot operate a locomotive from the back.
Oh, maybe that's what I've been doing wrong this whole time. We could also just relegate the Glenbrook to helper service on the waterlogged route. That's basically what I was using it for just now.
Fair.
Oh, crap, this switch is not going to do the thing, is it?
Might as well just swap it out.
I already swapped it out. I just realized that it's not going to automatically switch, so I almost ran into it.
Ow!
At this point, I'm just using the Glenbrook as the coal mine switcher.
Well, considering some moguls were reallocated as switchers in their later lives, I could see
Yeah.
it happening.
It makes sense. Turns out this game's actually kind of fun on the rare occasion that it works properly.
Well, indeed. It was also quite fun when the game was first out, too, when everything was working properly.
Yeah.
Like, I believe I was on a couple of... I think I tried multiplayer, like, maybe once or twice before the whole transition. And the multiplayer actually worked pretty well, I think.
So in the whole spline update thing arguably made it worse.
Maybe? I don't really know. But you are clear to take the caboose back onto the main train.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna bother with the caboose. I was just gonna take the rest of these cars down as is.
Oh, okay. That's fair, I suppose. Alright, so next step is to the lumber mill. I think once we start picking up the beams, the mill will start using up the logs it already has, so...
Let's see if we can go through this regular switch without derailing. Woo! We did!
Awesome!
The ghost has blessed us with its lack of interference for once.
Well, the Bosca is definitely a lot stronger than the Glenbrook, but not as strong as the Cook.
Wait, do we
they
have a
might-
Musca, or are you just looking at the specs?
Well, somebody was talking about the Musk.
Oh.
I think. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I thought about buying them. Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa!
My game just crashed.
Uh-oh.
I'm just.
What?
Yeah, I'm stuck in the
Yeah.
Oh no.
It says it encountered a fatal error.
Oh no. Did
That's
you
a
at
new
least
one.
Save the game?
I saved the game right when I got to the coal mine, so I don't think we'll lose the load of rails, but we'll lose anything that happened since then.
Ah, jeez. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We encountered our first major game crash in this server.
The first of
Well,
many,
from
I'm
the host-
sure.
Well, the host side.
Yeah.
Well, might as well crack open my can of Minute Maid.
Yeah, I'm getting back in the boat.
I'm adding
Well,
it to the
summer's
derail
about to
counter.
come- Summer's about to come in, and I think lemonade is going to be a very popular drink.
Yep.
Let's see.
So, how's your week been so far?
It was outstanding.
Well, it's going to be busy for me. I have to help out with a very early job on this Thursday, but other than that, though, after which I'm going to be going with my parents to see a baseball game at our local baseball stadium.
Nice.
I have work tomorrow, and today I saw. You know what a BN Executive Mac locomotive looks like?
Oh, wait, are you talking about that particular unit that's painted in the colors that are not Cascade green and white?
Yeah, like the white BN locomotives.
Oh yeah, like those executive units that are at the Illinois Railroad Museum. Yeah, I think I could see
I
what you're
don't
talking
know.
about. That's
They're
actually
like
a nice
an
find.
S70 Mac, BNSF Executive Mac phone. I'll send a photo just to clarify.
Okay, apparently I wasn't all the way to the coal mine when I saved the game.
Ooh. Well, we're coming back in anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I have my own photos.
I am...
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm actually only about halfway there, so I'm gonna have to go quite a ways up again. Oh well, at least we still got the load of rails.
But yeah, finding a BNSF Executive Mac in this day and age, that's a bit of a very rare find. That's like a unicorn locomotive these days.
Yeah, I just forwarded them. And yeah, I saw one of those on the CSX Erie West subdivision all the way in Northeast Pennsylvania. I saw it.
It looks in pretty good shape paint-wise.
Yeah, I saw it today.
I just
It
passed a
even
floating
has-
John Railroad sign.
And the numbers are actually almost numerically correct. 9876.
Yeah, but that's what I went out. I was jogging to the tracks. One of them as I was up to the tracks, I saw them. Because I was told that it was great when I got there. So yeah, actually, before I got there, I sort of
Yeah, the Canadian Pacific is now gone. It's completely merged with Kansas City Southern to form CPK soon. I'm not actually looking also forward to this merger between UP and NS if it goes through. It's not going to end well.
Yeah, the UP-NS merger is... I mean, besides kind of already being a disaster before it even starts, I really don't like the idea of, like, the vast majority of the rail freight traffic in the U.S. being owned by one company. That seems like just a complete monopoly.
And not to
Hopefully,
mention,
wait,
well-
they're going to be. Is it there a plan for a merge of the Union Pacific?
Yes, yeah, they're going to merge with Norfolk Southern, at least that's the idea.
Oh
the
dear.
only way that the merger will go through is if the federal government approves the plan. But as we already know, mergers don't actually happen on a whim. There was a merger planned by the Southern Pacific and Santa Fe, but that
Right.
got shot down big time.
After they had already painted a bunch of locomotives for it.
In their Kodoku scheme, yes.
Yeah, which was actually a pretty cool paint scheme.
Yeah, that bright red and yellow is really eye-catching.
Yeah.
But
As long as they don't end up like Penn Central.
Yeah, I mean, arguably Norfolk Southern is already pretty Penn Central-y, so I can't imagine this is going to be good for either of them.
yeah, because
Oh well, we shall see.
Norfolk
I mean,
Southern's practice of PTC. Wait, no, PSR. That's
yeah,
what I'm
Precision
saying.
Scheduled Railroad.
It has really had ruined Norfolk Southern. And the other thing I'm also concerned is, you know why Cot Belt 819 is not allowed to operate on mainline trackage anymore?
I'm not aware of this.
It's because Union Pacific has a policy that if any steam locomotive that hasn't operated under Union Pacific trackage or railroads that number 819 was never a Union Pacific engine in the first place, so it's not allowed to operate on Union Pacific trackage. And they're the company that took over the Southern Pacific, which itself took ownership of the Cotton Belt.
Well, hold on. Technically, I believe the Southern Pacific was kind of the overhead of the Union Pacific. Whatever that means. I believe that when UP and Southern Pacific merged, I believe they did, then I believe the Southern Pacific was higher up in that. And the Southern Pacific had been bought by the Rio Grande. And then, so technically, the Union Pacific is actually the Rio Grande, in a way, if you think about it. And if you watch
that,
if you watch that one heist video, you'll see where I get the idea.
I think I understand what you mean, but the concern is that if the merger goes through, any East Coast locomotives will practically be stuck on where they are because they will not be allowed to operate on UP-owned trackage. But we'll just have to wait and see what the federal government will say about the merger.
I have lost
For
my
now-
caboose to a derailment, but I am choosing to abandon it and push on
Never
regardless.
care about it again.
Hang on, I get it, I'll get it.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine where it is.
Okay.
I like leaving little
346.
monuments all over the railroad. What's more concerning is that I'm having quite a difficult time getting started on this hill.
I like how I'm
Yeah,
going
you had
nearly
the brakes
20
on.
miles an hour.
Oh, did I? Okay,
like-
that explains it. Alright, I think we're okay now.
Right,
It's going
so
so fast.
let's try this from the beginning again. Keep the rails, then head back and pick up the loads of beams from the sawmill, and then take them back. Speaking of, Sherwood Gaming, are you actually on now, or did you forget to rejoin?
I'm already on. I'm back and operating.
Alright. Okay, so Ramsey, I've noticed that once you delivered those rails, you actually had nearly $4,800 in your account.
Wow, did I really?
Yeah, that was before the game crash. And according to the amount of money that you have, you do actually have enough money to acquire a Mosca, which we could use as a replacement for the Glenbrook on the Cordwood trains.
Do we want a Mosca though, or do we want to save up for a Cook consolidation?
Well, you need about 49. Oh, actually, if you get to level 5. Wait a minute, let me see. Oh, you do actually have you're at the right amount of experience and level to get a Cook consolidation. So I think that might be our best option next.
Yeah. If you unload, are you a part of my company?
No, I am not, but I'll
Okay.
join do that.
Yeah, if you can figure out how to join, then that beam train will also count toward the money for that engine.
We'll actually make enough money to buy the Cook consolidation from those 6 cars that we unloaded from the preview before the game crashed.
Really?
Because, let me see. Oh, wait, you're right. The locomotive cost about 4,900. You had 47.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
my
so we
bad.
need a little bit more.
Yeah, but a delivery of beef should fix it. Alright, here we are at the coal mine again. Pull up to the freight platform,
I have
and we'll get.
undershot
Yeah,
the
you
mark. I was too busy
Yes,
playing
you
with the
undershot
soundboard.
platform. You undershot it, man.
Red Dead, no, I don't think sand does anything in the game.
It's just a cosmetic look. But interestingly, the industries and economics of Century of Steam, I believe they're actually trying to cross-reference Railroad Tycoon 3's economy.
Interesting.
I believe
Never played
so.
that.
Yeah. Well, Railroad Tycoon 3, you not only deliver freight to particular industries, but other types of transportation can deliver freight as well, like canal boats and rivers, horse-drawn wagons, and later trucks on flat terrain.
Interesting. So it's not just railroads.
Yeah. If you don't have access to a particular type of commodity for a particular industry, road transportation or river transportation can take care of that until you have access to that industry that produces the commodity you need to ship.
Alright, I think that is all that it will take, so let's go ahead and build the siding here.
Yeah, you got 4,796 bucks.
I mean, that's
So
not a
we
bad
need
day's
about-
haul.
Yeah, we are making money, but not a whole bunch. We're just spending it on some new, larger, and more modern power.
Oops, that's not gonna work.
Though, we could also spend it on a couple of new stake flats to carry more rails and beams, but
I'm not sure that's gonna be that
Considering the
useful
radius of-
because we can't, like, we're already overloading the amount that it'll take.
that's what I was about to say. Since our equipment is kind of struggling with the freight loads as of now due to the game's difficulty, I think it's probably best if we just save up for more modern engines, well, stronger ones, until we finally get engines that can handle heavier loads, and then we'll get more cars for demand.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think right now motive power is our bottleneck.
Yeah, motor power is our current objective for now. And I'm trying to look at a couple of paint schemes we can get. Paint scheme 4 looks kind of interesting.
For what, the cook consolidation or the Moscow?
For the Cook Connie, which is, it's green and it has red driving wheels.
Oh yeah, I do like that one.
I think that would be perfect for the Swedish chef.
Yes. You're flippity flipping.
Although in reality the Swedish chef is Swedish and the Swedish flags are yellow and blue.
Whatever. Colors is colors.
Yeah, true. Although I do like the blue tinted boiler and brown cab on paint scheme number 2 for the Cook Connie.
That
It
is a
actually
nice
is
one,
also
and that's
available.
probably a more realistic one, but, I mean, think about what railroad
We're
we're
running
running
a
here. Is realism really the goal? We
We're
have a
running
blue
silly
modal.
railroad, so- Yeah, eventually we'll have a blue Mason bogey at one point.
We're gonna make the entire road.
Well, that's actually the colors that I have selected for my Klondike Mountain and Aurora Falls Railroad save.
Let's unload these cars. I'm actually kind of glad that crash happened because now I can actually make money off of these cars. Because last time I unloaded them all on the wrong side and got no money.
That's another weird bug in this game, is unloading stuff on the wrong side. It seems to do that randomly.
Weird thing. It's not a random thing. It's like you go on one side, that's the wrong side. The other side is the right side.
Also, just so you know, your mic is really quiet.
Oh, I'm just being quiet right now.
Okay.
So I'm also tired, but I still want to play on here because I don't have anything else to do. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I was supposed to be doing my Taekwondo classes this evening, but my parents were out of the house, so I wasn't able to go.
It freaking crashed again.
Are you serious, bro? I think we'll probably just, well...
This on it, yeah,
Did
we...
you say...
Should we just,
say-
like, call it for the night? I feel like this is gonna keep
Well-
happening.
It's
It's a little early.
The
The new storyteller, this is called Railroads Online, and it's a piece of junk game, as you can see.
Well, that's very popular back then, but right now it hasn't even been updated since since it was fully released.
Yeah, it's been over a year.
But I heard the devs are working on fixing the code. Maybe the code will also fix the popcorning issues that multiplayer's been having.
Maybe?
But for now, we do not know.
What's interesting is that the game crashed right after I got done with the logging operation. Could it have to do with the logging, maybe?
I think we'll probably might have to call it here. If it
Yeah.
keeps crashing, then we're not going to get anything done. There's always next week, though.
Yep, I'm gonna open it in single player real quick and make sure that, the news Teo, no, I haven't seen you before. Your name is showing up on the chat. I'm gonna open it up in single player and just make sure everything's tied down and sorted.
Alright.
Or I guess, I want to make note of where we are.
We were nearing the bridge that head up towards the coal mine. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Do you think, would you want to do like a railroader stream sometime?
That's what
Yeah,
we're
at some
planning
point
to
we
do
are planning on
eventually.
doing a railroader. Okay, yeah, I
I'd
saved
like
a little bit closer to the mine, but I'm still like right by the waterfall. I'm just gonna leave it here. It's not worth trying to mess with again. I'm not even gonna
that's
save
fine.
it again. Actually, no, I will save it because.
Yeah,
Probably
I
good.
have been looking up some mods for save, but we're probably going to be using modded locomotives and rolling stock for now.
Yeah.
In railroader?
In Railroader, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're going to keep all original industries, all original track, no modded industries or track modifications, just modded engines and rolling stock.
Okay, good. Because, well, I'm
Although
not
we
really
could
good-
also add some mods that add new whistles and horns.
Yeah. I don't really like playing with mods, but as long as I can get the mods, then that'd be cool. Because I do have railroader, but I don't play with mods.
Well, it's a bit different. I mean, it's railroad operations compared to RRO, which is a sandbox railroad tycoon. But
And
yeah,
a dump box.
I actually look forward to doing the RRO, doing the railroader stream.
Yeah,
Railroader should be at the very least less buggy, hopefully.
Maybe we could replace
Yeah.
Roads Online next week with railroader.
We could try it.
Maybe.
I'd like to try and get to all the industries in Railroads Online. But I mean, if the game's gonna keep crashing like this, we may not be able to get there. We'll see. Maybe it'll have a think and sort itself out over the next week. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready to end the stream. Thank you for playing, everybody. Sorry about the game bugs. And
It is totally fine.
yeah, I
That's
guess
fine.
we will resume this struggle in a week's time.
Indeed. Have a good night, everybody.
Yep. Have a good night. Cheers. New storyteller. Yes, I'm on Windows 11.